YouTube? Happy New Year, happy 2022, oh my god. So every year I like to make a video talking about my New Year's resolutions, discussing all of my plans, hopes, and goals for the upcoming year, and hope that the universe is listening so I can achieve those hopes, goals, resolutions, all that kind of thing. So that is what I'm going to be doing today. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday season and a happy New Year's Eve day celebration, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's get into this. If you're new here, hello, my name is Tori Cyclic. I've got tons and tons of videos here on my YouTube channel if you want to get to know me more. I'm making YouTube videos for over 11 years, which is insane. Go check out any of those other videos that are all posted. If you want to see anything else from me, you can check me out on my social media, tss6295 on Instagram and TikTok. So go ahead and check those out, and yeah, let's get started. So I've got here a list on my phone with all of my New Year's resolutions. I've been writing them out throughout the past few weeks, past month, about kind of figuring out my plans and goals for the year. But to preface all of this, usually my New Year's resolutions are more like take care of my mental health, do this for myself, blah, 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 blah. I don't really talk about career type stuff in my New Year's resolutions. I don't really know why. I feel like I was kind of like, if it doesn't happen, then I'm gonna be a little bit frustrated about it. But I'm like, no, this year, 2022, I want to put all of my career goals in my New Year's resolutions. I also have them like put on sticky notes in front of my desk, on the wall in front of my desk. So I'm kind of like seeing those goals all the time throughout the year. So yeah, I'm putting all my career type stuff into my resolutions this year and putting that into the universe. My first New Year's resolution for 2022 is to sign with a theater/TV/film agent. Signing with an agent has been a pretty big goal of mine pretty much since I moved to New York, because it just helps you get into the rooms that you want to get into, that you can't really get into on your own, as well as having somebody else there to kind of fight for you in negotiations and in castings and things like that. For the year of 2021, this was something that I made a pretty big focus for myself, of getting all of my materials together with reels and self-tapes and all that kind of stuff all together really professionally and nicely, so I could have a really nice package to send over to agents and people like that, so I can be like, hey, this is me marketing myself to you, let's start a discussion. And in October I sent out emails to a bunch of agents, heard back from a couple of them, actually signed with a commercial and print agent over Christmas, which is really exciting. But now I want to sign with a TV, theater, film agent who's going to help me with that part of my career. In addition, because of the pandemic, everything is pretty much self-tapes nowadays, and honestly, it is pretty hard to do a lot of things on your own, because you don't even know if these casting agents are looking at your video. So if you have an agent, it kind of helps to push you through to get appointments, as well as to like get you to the casting directors and all of them a little bit faster. So that is my goal. I want to sign with a theater, TV, film agent this year in 2022. But also I'm excited to have a commercial and print agent at the moment as well. I haven't really set anything up with them yet since I just signed with them over Christmas, but I'm really, really excited about it. So kind of alongside that, working with this agent, kind of learning what it's like having an agent. And I'm excited to kind of dive more into the commercial and print world, because it's something I don't have a lot of experience with, and now I have somebody on my side helping me get those jobs. My second New Year's resolution for 2022 is to book something bigger than background in TV and film, like co-starring role, supporting role, principal dancer, that kind of thing. Throughout the pandemic, I got a lot of opportunities to do a lot more background work and discover more of a passion and joy for doing TV and film work, and I really want to dive into that. So I really want to book a bigger role in TV and film. I really don't care what it is at this point. I just want to do something bigger than background in TV and film, because I think it'll be a cool way to learn something different about doing TV and film work and have more lines and more exposure on TV and film. I think it'd be a really cool experience to stretch myself further than I've done before. And I really, really want that to happen in 2022. My third New Year's resolution for 2022 is to book a theater production. I feel like this one's pretty obvious. I just want to be working again. I haven't done a show since the end of 2018 into 2019, which was Beauty and the Beast, which is really, really sad to think about, that it's almost been 3 years without performing. Obviously, I've done TV and film work and things like that, so I've been working, but not in theater. I really want to book a theater production. I've been doing so many self-tapes, and I just want one of them to pan out into a job. I've been feeling really good about my self-tapes recently, and feeling very relaxed about them and not being so stressed about them, because I'm very nitpicky about myself with self-tapes and wanting them to be perfect. But I'm putting out into the universe that I'm going to book a job, a theater job in particular, in 2022, because I want it. I'm working really hard for it. I want it. I want to book a show in 2022. My fourth New Year's resolution for 2022 is to book Saturday Night Live as a background actor. So Saturday Night Live is a show that I've wanted to work on since I was a little kid in any capacity. I personally don't think I'm that funny, so I don't think I could be a cast member on the show, which I realized pretty young as well. I was like, I don't think I have the chops to be a stand-up comedian, but I do want to work on Saturday Night Live. I also don't know if I've talked about this either, but when I first moved to New York, I was really seriously thinking about applying to the NBC Page program. program just because I wanted to work on Saturday Night Live. I never actually did it. Then I discovered that you can work on Saturday Night Live as a background actor. So that is something that I really want to do for this year. Saturday Night Live doesn't usually cast from general background jobs like with casting networks and things like that. So you have to kind of be in with them in their system. And I had submitted my stuff for like 2 years, hoping that I would be put into their system and contacted by their people to work with Saturday Night Live as a background actor. And then I never got it. And then finally, I was leaving class at Steps on Broadway on the Tuesday before the Christmas show this year, the one that was with Paul Rudd, and I get an email that says, "Hello, Saturday Night Live availability is wondering what your availability is for this weekend." And I was like, finally, I'm in their system. I sent them my availability, but I didn't end up booking it. And the show got a little bit canceled as well because of the pandemic and coronavirus and everything like that. But I was like, finally, I'm in their system. So because of that, that became something I wanted to book for 2022. And in addition as well, putting out into the universe. Whenever my career hits a point where I can host Saturday Night Live, I would love that as well. So putting that into the universe. And my final New Year's resolution for 2022 is to hit 50,000 followers on TikTok. Usually I'm not very big on like numbers of my following or things like that because I've been on the internet for a while doing things and posting YouTube videos and posting content that the numbers haven't mattered to me that much. But with TikTok in particular, when you hit 50,000 followers, you can have playlists on your page. So that's the main reason why I want to hit 50,000 followers. I've also been having some really good momentum with my videos lately. I'm currently at just under 36,000 followers. I think I can hit 50,000 followers within 2022. I think it's possible. So I mostly just want the 50,000 followers so I can put playlists on my page because there's people constantly being like, "Oh, can you do this thing from Glee?" or "Can you do this musical theater thing?" that I've already posted. And if I could just say, "Oh yeah, you can go to the playlist on my page that has it," it would make my life a lot easier for commenting. So that's mostly why I want to hit 50,000 followers, but also to share my content with more people on TikTok and that kind of thing. And that is all of my New Year's resolutions for 2022. I'm excited about 2022. Feels like it's going to be a good year. Obviously don't know what's going to happen with anything with the pandemic or anything, but I'm wanting to get back into that same vibe I was in at the beginning of 2020 with momentum of career stuff and things like that, and putting all of this into the universe like this is, I feel like, a really good way to solidify in my mind, okay, this is exactly what I'm going to be doing for this year to achieve all these goals. So let's do it. Let's manifest all these resolutions. Let's do it. Let me know down below in the comments what your New Year's resolutions are. If there's anything you're excited about for 2022, let me know. Let's have a discussion about them in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. I hope you have a wonderful 2022. DFTBA, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.